Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac. How are we doing today? This afternoon we're going to be doing a reading for all you rabbit people and those born in the year of the rabbit. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, share it with your rabbit friends. They may find it interesting. If you haven't already, do give us a like and leave any comments that you have, and I will get back to them as and when. Right, without further ado, let's see how the rabbit week is doing for you. Let's see, we'll just shuffle these up a little bit more, and then we will see how we're at, if I can actually get the shuffle to shuffle. There we are. Right, let's see where we're at if we stop there. We're going to take this one from the bottom, this one from the middle, this one from the top. What have we got? We've got a black, we've got a white, and we've got a black. So black, white, black. Not a bad start, not a great start. It's just an average kind of start, more pushing towards the negative than it is anything else. Straight away, bam, we've got that black snake straight there. Interesting that, because the black snake there and the rabbit, although not greatly compatible, they're not really incompatible either. Yeah, there's some inner wisdom, or there's wisdom that you have, which is being questioned, isn't there? And you're suspicious of this. You're suspicious of why people keep questioning your methods, or why people keep maybe even avoiding you. Is someone avoiding you? I think this has got something to do with a relationship as well. That snake there is usually associated with relationships in some sense. It's also that negative karma card. So there's something going on, isn't there? It's the snake that's a negative karmic sign. If you want to know more about the karmic signs, then do hit that subscribe button, because we are going to be doing videos in the future on the karmic signs and conflict signs and all of that. So hit that subscribe button. But that karmic card is there. I think this has got something to do with a relationship that isn't necessarily working the way you thought it would. It's a lot of effort, isn't there? There's a lot of effort, and you've put in a lot of time and effort here. It's almost like an investment. It's an investment that's not growing very well, isn't it? It's interesting, because you've got a deep attraction to who this person is, or this someone or something. You feel a strong bond, and you're holding on to that. You're holding on to that thinking, yeah, this will be all right because we love each other, or it will be fine because we've been together for years or whatever. And you're holding on to it. But it's an investment that I don't think you're going to cash out on. I think you're actually losing here, but you don't want to admit it. You're just holding on. As I say, that snake is a black snake card. So you're holding on to something. You're holding on to something. And I think that's going to end badly for you in the future. I can't say that's for definite, obviously, but I think right now you are in a place where you aren't comfortable, you're not happy, things aren't going great, you're just tolerating it for the sake of peace. You are looking for peace. And that is a typical rabbit trait. You just want to live in peace. You want a peaceful life. You don't want hassle. You don't want bother. You don't want people to put you down or to question your methods. And somebody is. And it's making you feel very suspicious. It's making you feel like something's going on that you aren't sure about, but yet nobody seems to be informing you. So you've just had to kind of make it up as you go along, whether you're right or wrong. And this is making you feel uneasy. You're on your own a little bit, aren't you? Maybe feeling a little bit isolated. Like it's only you that's putting in the effort. As I say, you're the one that's put this, say, money into the investment. You're the one that's put your time and energy into it. I just don't think it's actually worth it. If I'm honest, you need to, I think you need to really reevaluate where you are, reevaluate where you're at, to be honest. We're moving into that horse there, the white horse, definitely something to do with romance, definitely something to do with relationships. The horse is a relationship kind of based card as well as that snake. That horse card there, white, not too bad because it's a positive horse, but I think you are going through a phase at the moment where you just don't feel appreciated for how much effort you've actually put into this. And it's hard to hold on to your temper because you've worked hard for this, haven't you? Or maybe not even hard. It's just you've put a lot of time into this. Years, in fact. And maybe this is just self-work. You've put self-work into yourself. And now this person, this situation, where you are, It's starting to change you. It's starting to make you be somebody that you're not, or it's starting to basically give you doubts. You've got some doubts at the moment, haven't you? I mean, you're moving forward. That horse is a good sign that, you know, things are moving forward. I just think, again, you're not going to cash out as much as you think you're going to cash out. I think right now you're in a dangerous place because you're almost ignorant to what's going on around you. You're almost ignorant to the fact that maybe, just maybe, your investment is actually is actually a folly. It wasn't worth it. And I think you need to admit that. You need to trust your judgment, and I get that and appreciate that, you know best when it comes to you. But I think it's time to be more open to change. You need to be changeable, flexible. You need to be open to the idea that maybe you are in the wrong place. Maybe you are in the wrong place and you are literally wasting your time. And depending on how long you waste this time for, depends on how much of your life you're going to waste. Wake up at 50, 60 years old and find out for the last 40 odd years, you've wasted everything on this person or this something when it was never meant to be. It was never meant for you. It's just you're holding on to it because you're romantically involved and you want it to work because of the amount of investment you've put into it. But that investment is just merely time. Time you're never going to get back. Time that isn't going to amount to anything. Time that is just wasted. That will frustrate you. I'd imagine you'd be very quick to lose your temper and get very stressed and down and low in mood as soon as you start to realize that things aren't going the way you wanted them to. I mean, that horse is pushing you forward, but I don't think you're ready for what that means. Forward does not mean with who you're with right now. Moving forward does not mean the things or the someone or the people or whatever it is, the circumstances and situation around you as you move on forwardly, they're not moving with you. And I think that's why you are trying to stay in this place holding on to stuff when the universe is trying to move you, and it is trying to move you. There are a lot of things at the moment being thrown in your way, and there's that rat card. Definitely something to do romantically. There's 3 romantically sort of family associated connection cards there. These 2 are actually opposites as well. So those 2 are actually conflicts in themselves. So that's a completely different change of perspective. And I think that's what's going to happen. Your perspective is going to change. And it has to. Because as you move from that to that, you are going from this sort of, I'm being selfish, want to hold on to what I have, even if it's not right for me. And it's pushing you towards something completely different. Yeah, and it will work. It will work and it will be effective because the universe is just going to push you and you're just going to move. And I think that's the only way you're going to move, because rabbits aren't going to move for anybody. They're not going to move for anything unless it's dire situations. And that's what the universe is going to do. So you're in a bit of a dangerous place, as I say, because if you don't move, which you probably won't, if you don't make changes, which you probably won't, if you don't evaluate this situation and move on yourself, which you probably won't, the universe is just going to do it for you. It's just going to do it. It's just going to push you. It's going to push you into it. And that's going to hit you harder than if you were in control of it, because you'll be completely out of control here. You'll get on with it, of course. You'll push forward, but it isn't going to end well. Either you'll stay where you are and it will turn into some sort of explosive mess that really does affect you badly in the future, or you'll get what you want, but you won't truly be satisfied with it because you'll know it's too much effort for you. It's way too much effort all the time. You shouldn't have to put this much effort into something that you feel is right for you. But here's the secret, my lovely bunny pals. It's not right for you. You just think it is. You're not supposed to be in this place. And I think we've had this before, haven't we? In previous readings, you're not in the place that you should be. You're not a tree. Move. Get up and go. What are you doing? You're wasting your time here. You are better off calling things off. The deal is off. You don't want to play the game. You're done. You're out. You quit. Walk away. And then you watch how much your life changes. You watch how things start to improve. You watch how things start to evolve and how you grow and how things orbit towards you because you're not in the place that you shouldn't be. I don't think there's any benefit for you here. Wherever you are going to be affected in a I want to say a bad way, but it's not bad. It's just indifferent. It's uncomfortable. You're trying to maneuver through uncharted ground in a territory you're completely unfamiliar with simply because you want it to work. You will try and try and try, but you're going to fail. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news here, and it may not happen out the way that you may think it does, how you may think it will, or how I'm seeing it will. But it does point in the direction. We've got 3 romantic orientated cards here. The one that here is the most important of which is black. The other one, which is family here and sort of relationship family-wise, is also black. The only one that's white is the horse, and that horse is the one that's saying, move forward, move forward. For a positive life, move. You know, get out of your own way. That's what it is. You are your own obstacle here, rabbit people. Come on, get a clue. What are you doing? You're standing in your own way. You are your own obstacle. You need to figure out what you're going to do with this. This is going to end up exploding into something chaotic. It's almost like if you lit the fuse, you could enjoy the firework display because you're the one that's in control. But right now, the fuse isn't being lit. They're just sitting there in a volatile situation. They could explode at any time because it's been neglected or because you're in a place that you feel you should be. Oh, I want to be here. I want to be in this place. You're not supposed to be there. Simple as that. You need to move. And we'll find out next week how you guys get on. But I'm telling you, if you don't start to pay attention to this, we're going to have some serious problems. Well, the rabbit people are going to have some serious problems. But we'll find out next week, won't we, when we come back and we'll do another reading for you rabbit people next Tuesday. Tomorrow we'll be doing a reading for the dragon and the snake. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends, leave us a comment, give us a like, and I will see you next time. Love and peace.